choo-choo. And as we depart the Nairobi train station, make sure you look to your right hand side and wave goodbye to our Harvey station master. Say goodbye. I know you can do better than that. Say bye. We'll be back at Nairobi in about 35 minutes if you decide on a round trip. As you continue looking to your right hand side, you might be able to see some penguins. These are called the African penguins, and they're perfectly happy where they are because they originate from the southeast coast of Africa, which is just outside of Florida. And on your left hand side, we do have a yellow coaster. This coaster is called Cheetah Hut. Cheetah Hut has 3 different launch points between 0 to 60 miles per hour, and it's also the longest ride apart, taking the track 4,429 feet long. Continuing a little to your left, we have some bamboo bushes, but beyond these bamboo bushes is the edge of Africa. The edge of Africa is every 16 acres self-guided tour, home to about 12 to 14 different animals. And coming up on your right hand side, we have a large white building. This building is called the Serengeti Overlook, and the Serengeti Overlook is home to the Oasis Pizza and the Giraffe Bar if you're over 21 years old, and the third tier for the Oasis Safari. And if you look to the left hand side, you might be able to see the Summer Safari. Coming up on your right and left hand side, we have the roller coaster. This coaster is called Over Skirts. Over Skirts are elevated with coaster bridges made of granite to the forward, backwards, and but you'll never get so like an elevated This is also the only ride in the park that has air conditioning and this coaster is called Montu, and Montu is named after the Egyptian god of war. It is also one of our inverted coasters, meaning that the tracks are above you and your feet single. Montu has 7 different versions. Montu has 7 different versions, meaning it goes upside down 7 times in 7 different ways, to speeds up to 65 miles per hour. Or brown spots. These are called the reticulated giraffes, and the reticulated giraffes do everything standing up, including eating, drinking, sleeping, and shooting birds. They have a 360-field vision in full color, so if you wave at them from behind, they dance to you. The reticulated giraffes can grow up to 19 feet tall and are about 118 feet tall. His name is Kite, and they can go up in the darker spots. I'm not sure if he's in this area, he might be on your left. These are called the Grevy zebras. And the Grevy zebras are very different from the Grant zebras that you'll see later on in this trip because their stripes do not go all the way around their body. They only go up to their shoulder length. And these are the largest zebra species. And look out for some white animals with long curly horns. If you see these animals, these are called the Adax antelopes. And the Adax antelopes are unfortunately an endangered species, making only 300 of them left in the wild. You might also want to look out for the skin antelopes with long horns. If you see these animals, these are called the eland antelopes. The eland antelopes are the largest antelope species. They can weigh up to 1 ton, and they can jump up to 10 feet in the air. We're now starting to go over a body of water. And please remember to keep all loose articles inside the train in this area because if you happen to drop anything in this area, you will not get it back. But if you look to your left-hand side in the distance underneath the tree, we have a very old-looking animal. He's gray with long flowing hair and curly horns. This is called the wildebeest. And the wildebeest is warm birds up to 1.5 million members. Just think about how much that is. And continuing looking to your left in the distance, we do have another typical zebra. These are called the France zebras. Very different from the grubbies that you see earlier on in the trip because their stripes go all the way around their body, and these are the smallest and most photographed zebra species. So if you see a magazine, a movie, a picture, or a video of the zebra, it's most likely the Grand zebra. And later on, once we get a better up-close view of the Grand zebras, look out for their stripes because their stripes are actually brown, not black as we were led on to believe. Coming up on your right-hand side, you can't see it right now, but coming up on your right-hand side, we do have a brown animal with long horns. These are called eagles. And the eagles are a female-dominated species because once they give birth to a male, they kick them out of the herd once they hit 4 months old. And once again, we have an up-close view of the Grand. And on the left, we do have an ant animal. These are called the water bugs, the fossil water bugs. Even though water is in their name, these are not aquatic animals, but they do run in the water if they sense danger is near. They have a perfectly shaped hard nose and a target symbol on its rear. And on your right-hand side, she's laying down right now. This is our redneck ostrich, and her name is Louise. A redneck ostrich can take out a fully grown lion with just 1 week. boulders. These are called the white rhinos. This is a crash of the white rhinos, and yes, I said a crash, because a group of white rhinos is not actually called a herd, it's called a crash. They can weigh anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 pounds, and their horns are made of keratin, which is the same substance as in our hair and nails. And for your children's safety, please remember to keep them seated at all times. Thank you. And on the left-hand side, we have a little coaster. This coaster is called spinning dragon. Spinning dragon will bring you up 80 feet in the air to speeds of 44 miles per hour. It also has a soundtrack system in between lines and the duration of the ride. This is one of our inserted coasters, meaning that the track your body that is ankle just like possible. We're now entering the Congo train station, so please remember to stay seated because we are not stopping here. But if you look to your left-hand side, you might be able to see a slip up from the Victoria area. And the area is home to our drill leaders of County Ice, South Security, East Riding, Carousel Ride, and so forth. comes to a full and complete stop yet, so please remember to stay seated. It is now safe to enter the vehicle on the platform side.